Hello and welcome back to Gargoyle Games. Today we're going to be going over strategy for bowlers to getting 3 stars. So that's going to be the main point of this video. So we'll be doing an in-depth on how to attack with bowlers and how to funnel, how placement of spells and all stuff like that, so you can get that 3 star on your attacks on these Town Hall 11 bases and Town Hall 10s with ease. So we can get straight into these attacks. I've got some replays to show you. So I'm going to start off with the first one, and that's going to be this one right here. And the first thing that I do basically is I look to see where the Eagle artillery is. I don't really take notice of the Infernos and where the placements are for them, especially in bases like this where it's quite easy to get to the core. So the first thing that I do is look for the Eagle artillery. Then I place my jump spells by the Eagle artillery and by the outside of the core to get into it. And then what I need to do then is take a few of my bowlers each side of that section, so I can make a nice funnel for the rest of the bowlers, the heroes, and I've got a golem in my CC so they can funnel and go straight towards the core. So we'll have a look at that up to that point. So there goes my spells for my jumps, as you can see. So I'm just using a few bowlers on the left with a couple of healers and a few bowlers on the right, normally about 5 to 6 bowlers on each side. Then I'm using my CC and my heroes, and as you can see now, the bowlers have taken out all the structures on the left and the right, so they're all funneling into the centre now. So in a minute I'm going to use a raid spell to take out the enemy CC and to take out the Eagle artillery as well. So then I've taken out most of the key points what I need to take out. So from here what you're trying to do is hopefully get the bowlers to go into the core. So unfortunately the bowlers didn't go into the core here, but luckily still got the 3 star as the bowlers went all the way around and stayed alive because I had all the healers on them, and my queen just about stayed alive as well for a little bit, but she's going to go down very shortly as she did. The main thing in this attack is if you can keep your queen alive or a good percentage of the bowlers, you're going to be pretty much guaranteed that 3 star. So as you can see, the Town Hall easily went down because it was right on the inside of that core. And now I've left with still a load of bowlers, and I've still got quite a few healers as well, and I've still got my king, and I've still got my Grand Warden, and I've got 6 wizards still to use as well if I needed them. So I'm going to use my wizards now just to help with a little bit of the cleanup on the right hand side. And that's pretty much it for this attack. As you can see, it's pretty much wrapped up and got that nice easy 3 star. And using these circle bases or square bases are quite easy to actually get the 3 stars with bowlers. So just got to take out that last camp, and then that's going to be it, and that's all wrapped up for this 3 star. So we're going to get right on to the next attack, and that's going to be exactly the same setup that I've just used. I'm always going to be using the same setup amount of troops, and that is going to always be 6 healers, 6 wizards, 22 bowlers and a golem in the CC. And spells wise will always be 2 rage, 2 jump, 1 freeze, 1 earthquake to take out some damage, and then a poison as well. So we're going to get on to the next attack here, and this was a circle donut base, as a lot of people use still. So same principles again. I wanted to go straight towards the Eagle artillery. That's pretty much in the centre, so I could attack from any side really on this base, but I like to go from the right hand side because I'm right handed, and it does make it a lot easier. So as you can see, yet again I funneled a few of my troops left to the right to make that funnel for the right hand side. So I've now got a mass percentage of the bowlers, the core in a minute. I've got a few bowlers on the right hand side just coming into this area as well, breaking through that wall. So as you can see here, I've got a massive amount of bowlers going in. This is exactly what you want. So I'm going to be using the nice raid spell in a second, so I can be taking out all of this massive high defenses here. So there goes the 1 Inferno, there goes the Eagle artillery, and coming in to take out the Town Hall soon, and that other Inferno. So there goes the Inferno nearly now. The Inferno's gone. and all of the expos pretty much have gone apart from that last one, and I've still got my hero alive, and I've got quite a few bowlers, so this is a perfect position that you want to be in an attack on a base like this. So as you can see, I've still got all the bowlers alive there with the healers as well. My queen is still alive, as I said, still got ability as well, and we've now taken out all of the high hit points defenses, and now it's just a matter of circling around the base and taking out the rest of these structures, and that won't be a problem at all for all of these bowlers. The only splash damage now what we have is that one mortar at the top, which just gone, the mortar at the bottom, and a wizard tower. So these bowlers are still about 5 or 6 bowlers left. I've still got my queen's ability as well. Don't really need to even use it at all, but I did use it at the end just to clear up that little bit quicker. But these bowlers are definitely going to be taking out this base with ease, and it's going to be only a few seconds now before we've got that 3-star on this base. So that was a nice 3-star yet again. So bomb there, taking out a little bit of the health of them bowlers, but still not a problem. Last archer tower is going to go down, and then it's just that gold mine, and that's the 3-star for this base. So we're going to go on and have a look at another attack. So we're going to have a look at this one now. So that's going to be, so it will be this one here that we're going to be looking at, and this is another square base. So on this one I'm going to be going from the left hand side because the eagle artillery is on the left. Same principle again, trying to funnel the bowlers in. So I'm going to use a few on the left, a few on the right with a couple of healers, and as you can see they've taken out them now. So now I'm going to put in the main mass of the bowlers with my heroes and the golem. So we're now going to funnel straight to the center of this base. So in a second I'm going to be using a 3 straight on that eagle artillery inferno, perfect placement to take out all of that, and it will stop them from doing damage on my troops. So now all the bowlers are going to be coming into the core there, taking out all the core at ease. I'm going to use another rage just to take out the rest of the stuff. So then that's pretty much nearly enough taking out the core now. So just need to take out that inferno. The queen needs to go down of the enemy side, so the queen's going to go down in a second as well. So there goes the queen. So now I've still got all of my heroes, the queen's ability, and I've still got a few bowlers left. Not too many, I think 2 or 3, but I've still got my golem alive as well. So now my golem is going to be perfect for tanking all the way around this base to take it out. So what I've got to do now is circle around with my golem, with my heroes, these last few bowlers, a few wizards here, and it's going to be a very easy clean up to get that 3-star on this base. So I've used my ability there, as you can see. The queen is now dead, and all I've got now is my grand warden and slight health of my king, but I've still got that golem, and I've still got these few bowlers as well. So it looks like it's pretty close, but it's going to be quite easy because the grand warden shoots from a distance, so that's going to be pretty easy for me. And these bowlers are definitely going to clear up stuff from behind. So it's a pretty good combo with the golem tanking, with the bowlers and the wizards, and the grand warden cleaning up stuff from behind. So the wizard tower is going to go down very shortly, and that's going to be the only thing that's really going to cause me any hassle here. So there goes the wizard tower. We need to just take out that archer tower and then that last camp, and that's going to be it now for the 3-star. So that was a pretty nice 3-star there, and still had a poison spell as well. So we're going to have a look at the next one now. What's an anti-3-star maxed out Town Hall 11. So this was a pretty nice attack. I was pretty happy with this. So wasn't really too sure where to start from this base, because as you can see it's right anti 3-star. So I went from the top right left hand side, and that, so I could go from the eagle artillery side. So I used some more wizards first to take out some of them outside structures, so it'd be nice and easy to funnel my golems. As you can see now, there's nothing really on the left or the right, so I'm going to be putting my golems bowlers down on the left and the right, and then the majority of them now right by that jump spell, so we can get everything going in quite nicely. So now we've got the majority of the bowlers and the troops going in to take out that eagle artillery, so that's pretty good because that was the main thing. So now we're going to use a raid spell here to try to take out that inferno and the wizard tower and the expo. So there goes the Inferno Tower, so that was pretty easy. And we're now into pretty much the centre of this base, so we just need to take out the rest of the main stuff. So the bowlers are jumping over that wall from the jump, and we're just about to take out that Inferno, so that's pretty cool. The Inferno is going to go down in a second, and now that's pretty much all the hard stuff gone from this base. And I was thinking, yes, that's it's going pretty well now. I've still got my Grand Warden and I've still got my Queen, just used the ability. So all I need to do now is just circle around and take out the rest of the stuff. So I need to take out that enemy king. So I've got my Grand Warden trying to beat him up, but the king looks like it's going to beat my Grand Warden, unfortunately. But I've still got that golem, so that golem is going to do a lot of tanking, and I've still got my queen, and I've still got two healers on that golem, and I've got 2 healers on that one bowler there. So it's pretty close. It's not the most easiest 3-star to get, but it is a complete anti-3-star base. This base is quite hard to actually get a 3-star on with most troops, so I reckon bowlers are probably the easiest to get a 3-star on it because it's so OP at the moment. But it did work out well on this attack. As you can see, my queen is still alive now, and all of the defense units have gone apart from them 2 cannons, and all I've got is a few of the outside structures. So my queen is just about to take that last cannon now, and that's it. So as you can see, all I had left was my queen and 2 healers, but I did manage to actually take out all of the stuff. So there goes the king as well in the second. So it was very, very close, but it was that nice 3-star, and everything was maxed out apart from about what 25-30% of the walls what aren't maxed out. Everything else was. So I've got one last attack what I'm going to show you now, and that was from the latest war what I did, and we had a nice war against a cheating clan. Unfortunately we didn't win because they were modding. I'm going to do a video probably on that later, so if you want to check that out, but I am going to show you the one attack what I got on this, and I did their top base and 3-starred it with the same setup. So really happy with this attack to get a 3-star in war. So it does prove that this attack is viable for war, for trophy pushing. If you want to go farming with it, it's really good if you're farming for elixir or gold, because it's very heavy on DE, but believe it is very, very heavy on DE. It does take a lot of you DE using this amount of bowlers. But if you want to get the elixir up and that, it's a nice way to do it. It's what I'm doing at the moment with some of my attacks. Still trying to get my spell factory maxed out, so I'm still getting some of the elixir stuff doing so. Using mass bowlers what are very heavy on the DE, as I'm saying, is pretty good for farming elixir. So as you can see, this base now is pretty much nearly 2-starred. Took out all of the major defences, and now I just need to get that town hall, and that's going to guarantee me in the 2-star. I've still got all of them healers, and I've still got my queen and my queen's ability. So as you can see, when you're at this stage, you're just going to know that you're going to get the 3-star when you've got that many bowlers and the queen, and I've got the Grand Warden, and that's so, and I've still got what, 10 bowlers at least, something like that. So just taking out the last few structures on the left hand side. I mean, all I need to take out is then 3 or 4, well, about 5 defences now on the right hand side. I've got the mortar to take out, the archer, and we've got that Tesla and the Expo. So it's not going to be that hard at all. We've got some bowlers now coming from the left trying to help out. Looks like they're bashing against the wall though. Would have helped if they actually threw at the Tesla, but hey ho. So we've got through this wall now, and we've still got the last few bowlers, where I reckon there's what, a good 7 bowlers left there at least. I don't know, you let me know if you can count them. Let me know in the comments down below. But this video is coming to an end now, and I'll be saying goodbye soon from Gargoyle. So once we take out this last structure, it is definitely going to be Gargoyle out, and I'll be catching you on the next episode for Clash of Clans or Clash Royale, or maybe something new. So that was a 3-star, so I'll be saying Gargoyle out, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up, and I'll see you next time.